Hello and welcome to the Woot Factor. This is my annual Funko Pop Tour video for 2024. I've already made some changes, but I'm going to wait till next year to implement them or correct them or do something. Here we go. We got about 6 categories. There's a table of contents down below. We got the DC Universe over here. I honestly didn't think I'd get this done in time to post this, but I did. Barely. Had a 4-day weekend for Thanksgiving, a 4-day weekend for Christmas, and got everything all put together, and here we are. Now there's a bunch of different splices and things going on. Well, the first videos I did were stop motion. They were pretty cool to do stop motion, but they were extremely tedious, and I work way long hours to be doing this. Oh, by the way, bulk up for the winter. So I'll shave all this off next season. We've got the Flash. Yeah, see, some of these are kind of jerky, like stop motion, and then some of these, okay, it's starting to look jerky again. Oh wow. So I used to do this, and I'd put music in the background. Then I decided to narrate, just to tell where everything came from. I don't know if that's more interesting. Vote down below if you've seen the old ones with just music. Like the music, like the narration, or don't care. Whichever you want to do. Then we got separate categories that are inclusive from other groups, like the Imperial Palace Pops. They got their own little video. I might do some more of those. I'm not sure. Not sure when. So some pops end up in 2 different categories. Like Green Lantern. This is the only Green Lantern pop I have, so that doesn't get in any other category. Not even the singles. I don't think I put it in the singles because I got that. Because I got the Imperial Palace category. So, but you will find lots of pops in one category and also in another, because I had the one pop in the one category, so I put it in the singles, and then I got another pop in that category, so they got their own group, but I never took it out of the singles. And now this video kind of looks a little chaotic, so I think once I retire I'm going to redo the whole thing. Well, not the whole thing, but a lot of things, because they don't match up. I see that platform in the back. It's got that wood platform, and the other ones I had the lampshade, like that right there, lampshade just sitting on the deck with the black with the black cloth. I'm not even sure what that is. It's something I inherited or somehow. Blue Beetle, brand new. Oh, and I got another Blue Beetle pop, so now that gets its own category. But I haven't introduced those in a video yet, so they don't get into the big one. Okay, so we got, we'll go find got DC'd, and then games, Fortnite, Halo. There is a Halo TV series now, but I saw this in a game first, so I think we'll leave it in games. There's a bunch of categories like that could be in a couple different categories. Pokemon's a TV show, but it's also a game. I'm just going to leave that alone. That's too confusing. Oh, this video will be twice as long, so I put them in every category they belonged in somehow. So I sold quite a few Pokemon pops, and I still have them in the video. I don't know that I'm going to get any more, so, but like, this is one of those things I would correct once I stop working so much. Is I've only got about 4 of these left. So. Portal. I got these all at once at GameStop. They were just like there, and I'm like, I gotta have that. I was big into Portal at the time. Still like the game, but I just haven't played it in a long time. I've never finished Portal 2. God, those things get hard. You just gotta think you got to be on your game with those, cause especially those teleport things. I don't know. Ratchet and Clank. I really wanted this Ratchet and Clank set for the longest time. They finally got it, a 2-pack. And I'm like, there it is. I like this one not because of the game, just because it's the character. There's some I like that I like. See, that was when I only had the one Fortnite pop. Okay, then we go to the Marvel Universe. Ant-Man. That is pretty cool. I got those in my glass case over here. Giant Man, the 6-inch pop. And we have Ant-Man Quantumania, so I got a couple of pops from Marvel Collector Corps. They'll be at the end. Ooh. Yeah, Quantumania, there you go. And that's Cassie, his daughter. I've still not seen the movie. I just bought it. Of course, I bought a ton of movies, so I haven't watched any of them yet. Black Panther, okay. Infinity Warps, that's another second group. I got about 8 Infinity Warps pops. And you'll see that in their own category. I got What If and just a bunch of different ones. I have not seen Wakanda Forever. I used to, well, I'm still with Netflix, but they stopped sending out DVDs, and it cut their inventory just down like 10%, it seems. Black Widow, I haven't added to that one in a while. Do I need to fix this one? See, some of these have I've added stuff to the back of it, and it's just the splice is just way obvious. So I think this one's okay though. Yeah, that one looked pretty good. So that one I would leave alone. Okay, see how the name scrolls across the bottom? Some I didn't do that. The earlier ones I didn't do that. I got a signed Captain America pop, Chris Evans. Nice. Infinity Warps, there's another one. And the 2-pack. Civil War 2-pack. I had those in the glass case, out of the box. Then I found out it was worth over $100, so I wanted to put it in a hard stack, hard armor. I just added to this one recently, so this will probably have a splice in it. Somewhere. I finally did see this one. Well, The Marvels, that's what it is. It has the Fleur kittens in it. Yeah, there was a splice. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, Captain Marvel, loved that one. And then Goose with the Fleur kitten. There's about 3 or 4 kittens in there. It's kind of hard to see in the box. Oh, that's the $7 a pop's hard stack armor, and those are tough. Some ceramic, little magnetic tops. So you can take it off there. I want a Daredevil with a red outfit from the comics. I think that's Elektra dressed up as Deadpool. That two coming together, just I don't know. It was just an idea I had at the time. And I think that first one with out of the box was my first Deadpool pop. I think it might have come out of a Marvel Collector Corps box early on. Pop in a box exclusives, and they don't even do pops anymore. I don't know if they went back to them. I haven't even checked. They do everything but pops, but I'm like, whatever. That is the only blacklight pop I have. I was hoping to get a Spider-Man blacklight, but oh well. Okay, here's another one with a separate group. Mech Strike, Monster Hunter something. 4 of those. And that's one. I should have some elevator music in the background for this. Dun, 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 dun. Something. Oh, speaking of blacklight, my blacklight t-shirt, I got a couple of those. Infinity Warps, What If? Now, America Chavez, I didn't get her at first, then I watched the movie and thought, oh, well, she's central to the story, so I went ahead and got her. Doctor Strange. Electro. Now, I think this one's going to be in the singles. This one right here. But I got this one later, so it got its own category. If I got two pops, then it gets its own category. These were extremely disappointing. I went and bought these, thinking it's a Marvel movie. It'll be awesome. Then the movie came out, and it was like, meh. So, oh, I'm planning on selling a bunch of pops once my inventory reaches 1,000. I don't know why I did that, but just for a thing. There's a massive splice in here, and I don't remember why. Toward the end, maybe, or maybe not. Okay, or maybe I just missed it. I don't know. What was I saying? I don't remember. Oh, selling pops. And so some of these categories are going to go away, like the Eternals. I'll probably have to mark them way down. I kind of doubt that anybody's going to buy them. So, what can you do? I think I took Doctor Doom out of this one because he's got his own category. And Galactus, because I got that big 10-inch Galactus Silver Surfer thing. So, yeah, and there it is. So I need to take him out of that other group. Yeah, see, a lot of stuff's got to be redone. They got a blacklight version of this, and I just didn't care for it. I like this version. And the thing is, when you take him out of the box, you can't put Silver Surfer in his hand because it bumps into his chin. Midnight Suns, there's only two of those. Ghost Rider and Iron Man, and the Iron Man one is expensive. So I don't think I'm getting that one. I mean, it looks cool, but I forget how much it... A pop price guy says how much it is. I'm like, I don't know. Green Goblin... Oh, Augie Doggy gave that to me. He said in a video I really liked it, and he sent it to me. And I'm like, what? Okay. So, oh, shout out to Augie. Guardians of the Galaxy. There's one pop I kind of want to sell, and this one is a Groot from the TV show I Am Groot, and I just don't. Those, I think I got enough. Yeah, Groot with a mixtape. I'm not getting rid of that one. Normally don't like holiday pops, but he is a tree, so you know. And that's from the newest one. Those two. 3, 4. Buff Groot and Baby Rocket. And that goes back to the bomb detonator thing. I am Groot? No, that's the one that's gonna blow us all up. I do have a Hawkeye signed pop, which is pretty awesome. Unfortunately, it's not worth what I paid. Took about an $80 loss, but it's cool. Kate Bishop, the Hulk. I only have one She-Hulk pop, and it's not of She-Hulk. You'll see in the singles. I didn't need to get one just for the sake of having one. That was a TV series, wasn't it? Infinity Warps, there you go. My favorites, I kind of like the Iron Hammer one, but the Iraq Knight I really like. That's my favorite. I found that at Walgreens. I'm like, oh, I don't know what this is, but I like it. Then I found a bunch of other ones they had. So I don't know how many there are. I think I got them all, but I've got 8 of them. Iron Man. And that's his first appearance pop right there. There's you can kind of see the comic book cover on the back there. Iron Man Punisher, I'm not sure how that matched up. I haven't read a comic book in a very long time. Iron Hammer. Oh, I just played the Infinity Warps one. I put this pop in both with Captain America and Iron Man because 2-pack, you know. And what if the Hydra Stomper? Loki. I got the new series out, but I don't think they have any pops from that new series. I think they'd almost be the same as the one from the previous series. With different costumes. I'm sure they'll come out with some. Or maybe they already did and I don't know about it. That could be. Mech Strike Monster Hunters. I got 4 of these. That is the first one. Black Panther, Wolverine, and Spider-Man. Not real fond of these, but they're alright. I think those are the ones that are going up for sale when I start selling. Moon Knight, I definitely want to keep these. Or Rack Knight, so that's the crossover. I got a Disney Plus Marvel Collector Corps box recently, and I thought those are just mashups. They're kind of not okay. But I did get one in there that I really, really like. And it's the Unmasked. And how can this be a Marvel and an Amazon exclusive? If it's exclusive, it should just be one. I do not know. Nick Fury's got his own category? I guess so. Okay. So we got a couple from the Marvel movies. No Avengers. Never mind. Then that's the Punisher from the comics, and then from the TV show. And Venomized. Might get rid of the Venomized stuff too. Just not into that. It always has the tongue thing going on. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. That was a really good movie until the dragons came out. There was like got a little fantasy kind of thing going on, but it's cool. I do like the movie. Death Dealer, Marvel Collector Corps. Pops there, Xiling, and Shang-Chi. Okay, that first one there is a one I got from the Grail box. I don't know if you remember those from years ago, and they stopped doing stuff. And it was a to sign on for 12 months. And even after they closed up, I still got it. I'm going, holy cow! Kept up with that. I didn't expect it. So, but that's Captain Universe, I think it is. And they actually made a Captain Universe Spider-Man pop, which I got, which I like. I got these. I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, this well, if I can, this right here is all Spider-Man, but I ran out of room, and like Silk, I took those characters out because it's not Spider-Man. Mary Jane, but I'm gonna move them somewhere else with more room, expandable room, because they keep getting a bunch of them. So that back there is just all Spider-Man and kind of variations of Spider-Man. But I just got no more room, and that's why I got 2 boxes of Pops in the back of my kitchen that I just kind of don't have room for anymore, which is the reason I just can't. I can probably find a place to put more shelves, but I don't know where. So it's just too crazy. Yeah, there it is right there. Spider-Man, Captain Universe. I was right. Oh. My screen just went blank. I don't know why it does that when there's a video going. MJ, Ned. Like I say, they're all in boxes right now. Spider-Girl. I got one glow in the dark and one not, so I'm thinking I want to sell one of the one that's not. J. Jonah Jameson. JJJ. There's another Silk. And I'm thinking, like that one. That bug-eyed Spider-Man. Oh, it got clear. A smooth splice, but the light changed. And that, I believe, is my newest one. I'm thinking of selling that one. There is a 4-inch version. I don't know. I was up at Walmart and hadn't had a Pop in a while. I hadn't bought one in a while, so I thought I'd grab that one. And that's the first Lady Thor Pop that I got from Secret Wars Marvel Collector Core box early on. About the 3rd or 4th or 5th, something like that. I don't know why they call her Mighty Thor. That was Thor's original name in the comics. That's kind of confusing, but they never called him that in the movies. So, got 2 Ultron Pops. This is from Age of Ultron and the What If Infinity Ultron, which I like. Then, yeah, see these. Yeah, there's always the tongues. Always there with the tongue. I was like, Venomized characters and Carnage and etc. I don't know if I have them all in there. I kind of think I do. I just got this feeling there's a couple of Pops that aren't in this video that they're just buried. Like I said, I got about 960 Pops right now. 970, something like that. Some I'm okay with, some of them, eh. Of course, anything I got recently, I'm not going to sell. So, just because I just got it, so there'll be a specific day that say, okay, I'm going to start selling whatever. Like the Collector, I'm not a big fan of that character. You know what is. There's a bunch of what ifs, isn't there? Okay, me being in the background back there, that was something I wanted to do, just to be doing something and I think there's only 2 places where I show up there, so this is all going to be redone at some point. It's just too much stuff in the background. It was a thing. I thought it was going to be a thing, but it ain't a thing, so. Now there's the original X-Men pops that I really like. Back from the comic books series. There's one pop I'm upset with. I got it at Walgreens, and the top had been cut. Like they cut the box open and just sliced into the pop box, so the lid just kind of hanging on by a thread. I got it taped down, but it's still not right. It's what is that? You'll see it here in a minute. Well, maybe 2 minutes. Okay, it's right after this one. It's a long shot. See how the top of the box is just sliced? Like, holy cow. Why do people do that? Maybe there's no packing material and they just slice right across the top of it. Love the comic book cover. Those are pretty cool. And the single pops. You got Stan the Man. No matter what his number was, I was going to put him in front. What? Corvus Glaive. Nova. I remember. God, I almost forgotten about him. The Nova Corps comic series. I was into that. Yeah, there's Electro. Like I say, this one's got to come out. Comic-Con, that belongs over with the Marvels. Oh, well. Oh, singles, okay. Yeah, and there's the one from the She-Hulk. I'm not sure who Kevin is, but that was in that Disney Plus box. Kind of don't think, probably not going to keep that one once the sales begin. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Oh, these are movies now. I didn't say that, did I? Back to the Future. Okay, that was my first pop ever. Doc Brown with the battered jumper cables, and I went. Now that I started collecting, I went back and looked at that original video where I opened it, and apparently I wasn't that impressed with it. I just, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. So, and apparently it grew on me, and I just expanded from there. And holy crap, they're just everywhere. Despicable Me. Otto with his pet rock. Die Hard. Multipass. I should have had that multipass in the background. I guess I didn't put that in there. Or did I? Did I miss it earlier at the very beginning? I'm not sure. I think the G.I. Joe pops are gonna go. Ghost in the Shell. And pop got a little damaged. Those guys were creepy, weren't they? Okay, now here's the Harry. No? Okay, I put Fantastic Beasts right before Harry Potter. That's what happened. Because it's Fantastic Beasts was a prequel, or pre-something. I think I might sell most of these. Except Nagini and Nagini. There's no indication she was an anime, I guess. And I got some bitty pops. Not really going to make a thing out of those, just the 2 sets. Because I got it's Harry Potter, so there you go. There's our Patronuses and the little creatures. I don't have a big pop of Dobby because he should be small, because he's small. Yeah, see it changed right there. But the Harry Potter series is pretty big. And I didn't get a Dementor for a while because they're just creepy. I'm just gonna let these run, probably. Well, that was a hard splice. They're just not smooth. Probably used 3 different cameras to film this over the years. At least 2, maybe 3. I'm trying to think of what my first Harry Potter pop was. I don't remember. Might have been Voldemort. Maybe. Yeah, they don't have a pop of the Grey Lady. That's kind of disappointing. I think she put about as much content into the books as the Bloody Baron did, and he's got a pop, so. All this with Baby Harry. Had to have that one. Then we got Patronuses all over the place. Well, they're just splicing all over the place back there, isn't there? I put the larger pops on a separate thing because every time you add one to the 4-inch pops, you got to redo some of the big pops. So I put them on a whole separate thing. Like I say, this all gets kind of tedious, so you kind of make shortcuts wherever you can. And that was, I think, met Ron on the Night chess piece. One of my first big pops. I remember seeing that at GameStop. I said, "Ooh, I gotta have that." Now, I only got this Madame Roberta in front of the 3 broomstick because she doesn't have a regular pop. So Now, Hobbs and Shaw is part of the Fast and Furious series, but I don't have any Fast and Furious Pops except for these, so I just put them under Hobbs and Shaw. And that was it. How to Train Your Dragon. Yeah, I don't think we're getting any more How to Train Your Dragon Pops. The Incredibles. Now, there was a problem with a girl. I can't think of her name, but she kind of has a bolt up her butt because I couldn't get her to sit flat on the platform. So that's kind of weird. So when I start selling, if I sell those, I think I'm throwing that one away just because that's a little weird. Kingsman: The Secret Service. Took me a while to get that one. I think I got Eggsy right away, but not sure how many more pops there are. There's one of Samuel Jackson's character, but I didn't kind of care for that one. So I thought he was at a hard stack. He's worth quite a bit. This is probably early on then. Lightyear. This sucks the cat. Okay, there's some new Mad Max pops that are coming out from the original series. So I got these in numerical order. 512, 513, etc. But it's from the earlier movie. So I think I'm going out of sequence with these. I'll play the Mad Max ones and the Fury Road, even though the numbers will be smaller. Some things you got to do, you know. The Matrix. And this is from the Resurrection series. That was cool. I had to have that. The Neo Code. Then I got this one recently, and it was only $5. I can't think. And then the Analyst, I didn't even know that was a pop till I bought it. So, gotta have that. Men in Black. Mortal Engines was a weird movie. It was good. It's weird that cities travel over land and stuff. That's just a weird concept. Fezzik with a rock. Okay, this is a recent series. I never had an Indiana Jones pop until this set came out, because the earlier ones are just too expensive. There's a huge movie poster with a pop of him with a whip, and it's like $60. I'm like, I don't know. Plus, where would I put it? Short Round, that was cool. I'm glad he got a pop. Ready Player, yeah, there's the other one where I'm running around in the background. That's an old video. Like I said, I want to just redo all of these. Well, not all of them, like I say, but some of the earlier ones. I'm sure I could do it just if I put my mind to doing that, but it's just so many other things going on. Like I say, I work long hours, so. Some of these, like I say, it's hard to put categories into because I got Star Trek TV series, Star Trek movies, so I put them in separate ones. No, the blue snaggletooth was a big deal back when it first came out. Now they're not worth a whole lot. Okay, see how I put the 10-inch Mandalorian here with the open box ones, and I should have left it there. I've got it shows up again at the end of this section here. I shouldn't have done that, but oh well. Boom. See, it just that. Oh, that 501st Clone Trooper, that's a fake pop. I got at least a couple of fakes. That one in General Grievous. That was obvious. Well, they're both obviously fake. But you take that 501st Trooper out, and his head's kind of cocked to one side, so. Plus the box ain't right, so. But it's cool. I'll leave him in the box. There's the red snaggletooth. That was the. Well, the blue snaggletooth was kind of the chase version. 1 in 6 is blue. I sold them for like 80 or 90 bucks. I bought a bunch of those boxes. Now they're like worth about 20 or 30, I think. One pop I don't have is what's the character everybody hates? Jar Jar Binks, but the pop looks pretty good. I mean, the character looks meh, but the pop, it looks pretty good. I might get that one. Oh, that trooper with the bloody fingerprint, that's the one I wanted for a while. Finally got that one, so yay. General Grievous, yeah, that's the fake one. They took it out of the box and folded the box, so it has a crease on the back of it. I don't know what that was about, but it's better to keep from getting crushed or something. But the front looks good, so. But that's, I think, my only 2 fakes that I'm aware of. Could be more. Of Darth Maul from Star Wars Rebels. I like that pop better than the one from the movie. Can't remember why. It's just the look. It had a look to it. Naked C-3PO. Splice. BB-8. I think that's the only. No, I got this BB-8. Make a wish. I think I saw me in the background over there. Just then. So that's 3 with me in the background. I think I started to say Star Wars is the one I had the most pops in, but I got a ton of Marvel ones. But Marvel tends to get divided up in their own categories. Star Wars should be, but they're all numbered in order. Because you got Star Wars, you got the TV series like Obi-Wan and Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett, and now Ahsoka. And there, I got a signed Ahsoka pop. That's signed by the girl who does, or the actress that does the voice for the Clone Wars, I think. Captain Rex, awesome. But I don't know how many signed pops I have. At least a dozen, maybe more. Oh, there's one. Signed by Warwick Davis. $7 a pop, signature series. I got one of Tamora Morrison, a guy who does Boba Fett. One pop I don't have is Jango Fett. That's one I really want. Just because that's the only version of Tamora Morrison that I don't have. That's kind of upsetting. Jango Fett. There was when the $7 a pop did the thing with Boba Fett, him signing those. Jango Fett was one of them, and that's the one I wanted, because I got Boba Fett pops, but not Jango Fett. Yeah, all these Knights of Ren, the regular ones are hematite chrome, whatever that is, and I wanted just the solid black ones because that's the way they were in the movie. So didn't care for the chrome ones, but all of the non-chrome ones were exclusives, so I went around and got all those. Mandalorian. I want to watch this series again. I got so much stuff I want to watch. I just can't. God, I can't watch it all. It just takes so long. Like I say, I work long hours, so weekends the only time I have to watch movies, and TV shows, and etc. I got a bunch of Grogu pops. And this is early on before they found out his name. Moff Gideon. Not sure where he's from. I kind of used to know. No, I don't. Oh, I got a new Grogu pop. I'll go ahead and tell you what it is. It's him in the hover pram. So that's. Now I got that movie moment when that's another one that I was wanting for a while. I finally got it because the price went down. So there you go. Anything Grogu's in, I want that. Right, with the yellow lightsaber. The bad batch. Then I got the unmasked five pack. I think it's a 5-pack. That'll be later in the big pops. Brother Knight. I had a chance to buy the Iden Versio masked pop. I didn't. I let it go. Kind of think I shouldn't have. There's Boba Fett unmasked. Grogu. There we go. I don't know when we found out his name. Was it the end of the first season, or the beginning of the second? I'm not entirely sure. It all kind of blends together. There he is, Tamora Morrison, unmasked. Boba Fett there. Yeah, these gaming pops I'm not that familiar with, but they're really cool, so we got a bunch of them. That's from Andor, B2EMO. Got about 3 Cad Bane pops. I think this is from the Book of Boba. Yeah, Book of Boba Fett. Those two right there. There you go. That's a new one right there. Yeah, they're in the 600s, aren't they? Wicked. That's from Andor, I believe. I think that's from Obi-Wan. The series. That Darth Vader with the split helmet there. Then they got a General Grievous from the gaming ones. I'll go ahead and get that. What is that from? Oh, from Ahsoka. That's what it is. That's why I hadn't seen those. Okay, this got a little too close here. That's the 5-pack unmasked Bad Batch. So I definitely should have put that back a little bit. That was kind of in your face, wasn't it? Here's one that I'd wanted for a little while, and finally got that one. Right on the speeder. Yeah, Boba Fett with Han Solo in the Carbonite. It's in Darth Vader's meditation chamber. And kind of hard to see him in there. Oh, there it is. That movie moment with him and the Grogu walking across the desert. That was one I'd wanted for a while. And there he is, and it's Starfighter. Yeah, that's the 10-inch unboxed. I shouldn't have put that there. And that DO is a gift from my niece. Christmas gift one year, a few years back. Shout out to Dana if she's watching this. Starship Trooper. Now I got 3 of these. Art series, 3 of them, and then Splinter from Augie. No, from Jeremy from Templar Pops. He's not doing Templar anymore, so. But I got the 3, and then Splinter, and then I had to go to eBay to get the 4th one, Leonardo, I think it was. This is an old series right here. They should have more Tron Pops. They really should. Especially like guys on the light cycle and stuff like that. Yeah, that's the Earth something. I forgot what Earth Day Pops. Recycled boxes. Movie singles. Here we go. Got one from Hellboy, Edward Scissorhands. Like I said, that's one that I put here, and then I got those other G.I. Joe Pops. I got a separate. Not a big fan of the horror genre, but the Pinhead is just such an iconic character. I went ahead and got that. Guitar from Heavy Metal. Classic. Oh, there I'm in the background again. That's 4. Atomic Blonde, John Wick. Shape of Water. Probably end up selling that one. That was just such a cool looking pop at the time. Quiet Place. John Krasinski and Emily Blunt. God, it's got a bunch of splices in it. Oh, and Free Guy. There is no other Free Guy pop, just that one. And there are so many characters in there that could be popped, like just any of them really. Music. Now we move into the music thing. I got Bon Scott and Young, and then Back in Black. Yep, had to have that. Def Leppard. Now I didn't like the Def Leppard pops as much. I mean, I like them, but they didn't have Steve Clark in it. And Steve Clark was just legendary. I mean, Vivian Campbell's good, but I mean, Steve Clark. Then I saw the album that has Steve Clark in it down on the lower left right there. I said, that's it. I think Hysteria was their biggest album, I think, ever. Maybe. Kiss. Now their first series was extremely expensive. I said, I'll let those go. Then they come up with the second series. It was a lot cheaper, so I thought, yep, I'm getting those. And of course, ZZ Top. Oh, those guitars are flocked. Fuzzy guitars. Then Dusty Hill died. That sucked. Bill is still playing, just with different people, I guess. And then the music singles. Oh, got one at the end of this. That's pretty cool. Another signed pop. Jonathan Davis from Korn. The Ed Man. Ronnie James Dio. And a signed Dee Snider Twisted Sister pop. And I have a couple album cover pops. And that is television. Now there's some changes to this because television became, okay, I finally saw the Altered Carbon series, like it, keeping the pops. But that was kind of the depository for everything else that didn't fit into its own category. So I've added a miscellaneous category. And I didn't fix the videos. I left it the way it was because I wasn't sure I'd get it finished before I could post this for the beginning of the year. So it's kind of a mix. Like I say, there's some in television that, and like I say, deposit for pops that didn't belong anywhere else. Like what was it? The Alfred E. Newman, the Mad Magazine. I want to say icon or mascot. There you go. But that's magazine, so that can't be in television. And Dilbert is in cartoons, so I had to move that. Like I said, I haven't moved it for this video, but I'll fix that in the next video. So you got to wait a year for that. And then Artemis Fowl, I got a couple of pops, or one's on the way. I've only got one right now, but that's. I thought that was a TV series, but it's books, but it's turned into a movie, so I'm going to put it in the movies because I don't have a category for books. There's just not that many. Full Metal Alchemist. I had to fix this one because I forgot to put Greed in this one. How I missed that, I don't know. So I just shot this just before this went in. Alex Armstrong. It's worth about $75. And here's the new series, Edward, and Hawkeye, and Armstrong, and Scar. That's the one I wanted. And then Greed. South Park. I got quite a few South Park pops. I got a shelf in there that make 2 rows, except there's 2 pops at the end, and I still have room for 2 more before I run out of room. I don't see getting one, but who knows? They might get some new ones later on. There's a bunch of them I don't have, as you can see. Let's see if we can see 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, there is no regular Cartman pop. There's a regular Stan and Kyle and Kenny. There's Kenny, just a regular pop. But Cartman is all about cop uniform, the eye chart. There's a Clyde Frog that I don't have, but there's just not just Cartman for some reason. That kid is twisted. I'm serious. Holy cow. Now there he is in the Osimo outfit, unmasked Osimo, and the Grand Wizard. I think that's from Fractured But Whole game. I think those guys right there. Digital Stan, I have not seen this. There's a bunch of South Park episodes I haven't seen. I got the current ones. I got 26. I got the Streaming Wars, which I haven't seen yet. I got the post-COVID series. Stranger Things. Now, Stranger Things, I mostly just get these, keep them if they show up in like a mystery box. But there's 2 of them I had to buy. First one is I had to have 11 there in the burger shirt, and I wanted to get Steve too. Like all the rest of these came in mystery boxes. I had to get Steve because he's in Free Guy, but they don't have a pop for him in Free Guy, so I bought that one to go with it. Okay, Cthulhu is listed in books, but he came in South Park, so I put him under TV. The Noid TV series, Dilbert cartoon strip. Mark is that's the actor. That's just, I don't know what to do. Magazine, TV. Grumpy Cat was on videos, so he kind of doesn't belong here. Winnie the Pooh, TV. John Oliver, cable TV, but TV. Same. Westworld, TV series. And Artemis Fowl, I don't have, like I said, I don't have the Artemis Fowl character yet. It's on order, back order. Ultraman Jack is an old TV series. And then The Boys. And his Dark Material I haven't seen yet either, so there's a bunch of stuff I haven't seen. And then here is the miscellaneous categories. So this is where we're putting the comics, because they're not really TV. I've mostly watched them on videos, but they're stage performers, so kind of don't belong there. Then I got Jeff Dunham with Peanut and Walter. And then here's one I definitely didn't have a category for. The military. My dad was in the Air Force and the Army, and I don't know which he did first, but so these don't really belong in TV, movies, anything. So that's the one miscellaneous category, and that is it. So hope you enjoyed it. Join me again next year, and I'll make all those corrections and everything else. So y'all take care. I'm in Paul Wooters for the Woot Factor. This is my 2023, well, 2024, beginning of 2024 Funko Pop tour video.